Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Thought for Thursday, Leveling Up the Podcast. It's a part of Leveling Up the Podcast. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here today as we discuss a topic of paramount importance, incredibly important to us, something that we really need to think of, actually, something that we've probably not really thought about, and that's the problem. That is absolutely the problem. And the teaser that I put out earlier today about the episode really does give you a hint as to what we're talking about. I asked, why is it that you would give up something that you've earned that is rightfully yours and is yours and only yours to possess? And what is that? I'm talking about your power. Yeah, why is it that you would give up your power? I'm going to talk to you for 15 minutes. As you know, Thought for Thursday, we come to you for 15 minutes, giving you 5 things that are going to help you to level up to the next level and giving you the tools, as I said, in that 15-minute time span. So stay with me as I talk about something that is absolutely crucial for our journey, reclaiming our power. Many of us don't even realize we have given it up, especially as we move into our mid years. We have spent so much time making sure that everyone else is okay, making sure that everything is okay, making sure that family, making sure that the job is okay. Many of us building someone else's dream when we've had a dream of our own that we really haven't fostered at all. But we've given up our powers somewhere along the way. And that's not good. It's not a good place for us to be. It's not a good thing for us to do. Like I said, we've sacrificed our right. Our right for what? Our right to think about what we desire, the right to pursue our dreams, the right to pursue those desires, of course, and the right to make decisions that will shape our lives. Yeah, we've been involved in decisions that are going to help everyone else, people who are important to us. And I'm not saying that we should not have been involved, but somewhere along the way, like I said, we lost our desire. We lost our power to make sure that we looked out for who we want to be or what we want to be, who we want to be, what we want to achieve. We've stepped away from that, and that's not a good place to be. As we continue to age, we start to feel emptier and emptier. And there's this overarching desire that we just never get exactly where it is that we want to be. And again, it's because we have given up our powers. So, before I even really get into how it is we can reclaim those powers, it's important for us to understand what our powers truly are, right? What powers is it that I'm talking about we've given up? One is, and I'll go ahead and add my little breadcrumbs to this. One is our power to decide. Yeah. Somewhere along the line, we figured out we don't have a right to make decisions. In particular, decisions, of course, that involve choices for ourselves. We've kind of put that on the back burner because we've been in there making decisions for others. And somewhere in the mix, we've decided that really what we feel or the decisions that we need to make for ourselves really don't matter. So we've lost that power. We've given it up. We've given it up to others. Sometimes we just allow others to dictate what is best for us. Who knows what's best? We may be able to gain valuable insight from those who have some wisdom around what it is we're trying to make a decision about. But at no point should someone else be deciding what's best for us if we deep down already know that what is best is just really not aligning with what we're hearing, right? So, what other power have we given up? We've given up the power to dream, the power to dream for ourselves. We help others to hold their dreams. We help others to realize their dreams. We help others to put dreams together. But somewhere in there, we figure that our dreams really aren't worthy of being pursued. We do have the power to dream. We have a right to dream, and we need to reclaim that power. What other power have we given up? Our voice. Oh, this is definitely something that is prevalent among women. Somewhere we've decided that we just don't have a voice. Somewhere along the line, somebody has said that we are not enough. We don't matter. What we think doesn't matter. Our voice doesn't matter. And we've given up our power to speak. We've sat back and kind of hidden. We've sat in the background behind the curtain, letting everyone else speak, oftentimes bringing forth ideas that are our own. However, we have decided that we really don't have that power. We don't need to speak. We can let others speak, and many times, as I've already said, speak for us. Well, we need to stop that. We need to regain that power. What other power is it that we've given up? The power to say no. Oh my goodness, do you hear me what I say? Yeah, frequently we don't make the decision that is really the best for us. I've spoken before about giving our best yes. There are times when we just give the yes that's best for someone else, but really not best for us, not best for our self care, not best for our relationships, not best for what we're trying to achieve professionally or personally. We need to regain that power. We need to return to it, realize that we are worthy of having it, reclaim it, know that it is something that we need to hold on to, and something that we need to exercise, something that we're very deserving of. You are able to say no. I totally understand that people pleasing spirit that people have. Hey, guilty myself, gotten a lot better with it, and it's a process. You don't want people to think negatively of you, perhaps, and that's why you don't always give your best yes and you don't say no. You don't want people to feel as though you are not helping them. You don't want people to feel as though you're not in their corner. And so you frequently just don't say no. And again, it is crippling you more so than it is crippling anyone else. And that again is something that we have felt up until our mid years for sure. And often when you get to the mid years, and this power is definitely one that you've given up, you are absolutely exhausted because you have said yes to so many things and not no to enough things. And therefore, your no isn't prevalent. So the yes for you is just non existent. It's something that we need to change. And I see the comments over here. And yeah, hey, Tina, absolutely powerful. Absolutely. We've got to regain that power, hold on to it, find out what we did to lose it, and bring it back. We're deserving of having it. So, what other power? The fifth one here, that's the power to take action. Yeah, we've given up on deciding and dreaming and speaking, and we don't say no. So we definitely don't want to take action for ourselves, right? We have the power to take action. We have the power to change things that aren't as though they should be in our lives. We are deserving of that. We deserve to pursue that life that God has designed us to live, that purpose that He desires for us. And we need to be more focused on that than we have been in the past. We need to be able to, number one, realize that we've given up these powers and then begin to work on taking them back. It may take a while. For some people, it could happen instantly. You need to give yourself grace in realizing that you've built up giving these powers up over a period of time. It may not happen that you regain them so quickly or you walk in knowing them so quickly, but you can definitely gain them back and walk in the way in which you are designed to walk. fully in your power. So, how is it that you can regain some of these things? I gave you 5 powers that we've given up. How is it, for example, that you regain your power to decide? Start by making small decisions daily. Whether it's choosing, as much as what to wear. Some of us feel as though somebody else doesn't like our style. So, for that reason, we've given up on deciding how it is we should look, and we let others dictate, or we let patterns or society tell us what it is that we should wear. Take that power back. Start making those small decisions. Today, it's okay. I'm going to wear some black with blue. I don't care if society says it doesn't go together. Well, guess what? I can decide what it is that I want to wear, what it is that you want to do for dinner. I mean, it doesn't have to be a major step that you take. You may need to start small in order to realize that, yeah, I have this power and I can operate in it. What about your power to dream? Oh my goodness. Go back and read through journals perhaps that you've done. Did you note any dreams in there and you've just given up on them? I know that when I went back and read through some old entries I had in my journal, I forgot I had even desired to do some of the things that I wrote years ago. Growing fatigued, doing everything else, feeling like I don't have the energy to pursue those dreams, and just left them alone. Well, guess what? Go back and get those things. You may want to create a vision board. You may want to, there's so many different things you can do with jotting down the vision, but write it for sure. You may want to do a vision board. You may want to do a vision journal. Whatever it is, write down those dreams and goals, and then look at them on a regular basis and tell yourself, yes, I deserve to be able to do these things, and I am going to pursue doing them. What about your power to speak? Realize that you matter. The power to speak is one of those powers that really runs deep, and the strongholds around it are definitely deep. Some of us have lost our voices because of things that we were told in our childhood, things that we were told as adults, a low self esteem, a lack of confidence, somebody hearing our voice at some point and saying that it wasn't what they wanted to hear. All things that you can work on, all things that you can overcome if you realize that your voice matters because it's your voice. Hold on to it, cherish it. Know that you definitely have purpose, that what you desire, what you have to say has meaning, and that it is meant for someone. It's meant for you. It may not be meant for everyone, but your voice needs to be heard. I encourage women that I work with all the time. They often embark on careers with speaking and telling their journey, writing books. That is why I'm so passionate about that, because I understand what it means to lose your voice and to hide because you don't think that your voice is worthy. Regain that power, small steps at a time. The power to say no. Start to think of yourself a little more. That may be the first step. Realize that you are important, that your self care is important. Realize that if you don't say no to some things and take care of you, well, guess what? You won't be able to take care of anyone else, that's for sure. And you surely won't be able to live your best life being totally depleted at all times. So, practice saying no to the small requests first. Can you go to 3 events on Saturday? No, but I can make one for sure. Is it an event that you have gone to every year? Well, you know what? This year, for the first time, I'm not going to do it. And for anyone who is really depending on you and is not concerned about ensuring that you are looking out for your best self, then you really need to kind of reevaluate the relationship and the perspectives that are built around that relationship. Help them to understand that you are important and you have to be able to value watching out for self and taking care of self. So start small. Recognize that saying no is a way to honor your own needs and boundaries, which is very important. And the last thing, the power to take action. Yeah, like I've been saying with everything else, start small. Take action on finally going out and taking that course that you've been wanting to take forever. You may wanted to produce movies forever and a day. It's something you've dreamt about and never enacted on it, did anything because you just didn't feel that you had what it takes. Start small. Go take a course somewhere in movie production. Find out, start hanging around, join Facebook groups that talk about producing film. Whatever it is, just make that small step. And you know what? Those small steps are so empowering. Being able to take that first move will give you the confidence and bring and really start to develop more and more that desire in you to push a little further. So definitely take the small steps. Be consistent, but be small if necessary. And then go ahead and branch out into the bigger things. So, yes, you have powers that you've given up on that you need to reclaim so that you can be the best you, so that you can pursue that purpose that you know is deep down in your soul, that one that you know that you are to pursue, so that you can be healthier, so that you can live a life that is one that you desire to have, one that you've been dreaming of, one that you have been deciding to put on the back burner forever and a day, one that you're definitely deserving of pursuing. So that's it. Thought for Thursday. I thank you guys so much for listening in. Please remember your voice matters. You have power. You need to walk in that power. Take back what you have given up and move forward so that you can move forward and be emboldened in what it is that you do. Go be confidently, um, bodaciously yourself. Because why? You are fearfully and wonderfully made for a purpose. Go pursue that purpose. Go touch something and make a difference for yourself, for somebody else. We need the difference that you can make. Have a great one. Yes, I love that too. Thanks, Mary.